I actually forgot my camera, my entire camera setup while I was at HTK Airsoft, so this is my first video filming it back on my Sony A7C since that trip.
Go, 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 go! There you go. Reach that RV! Look up, second floor! Search it, search it, search it! There should be a case in here somewhere. Got it?
So let me go over this crazy trip that I just took like 2 weekends ago, because it was madness from beginning to the end. So if you didn't know, I just went to HTK Airsoft in Indiana. I had never been to Indiana before because the Speedqb guys asked if I'd like to lead a team against DeeMoe, doing like this big domination style game at night with tracer units and tracer BBs and little lasers going everywhere. It was freaking crazy. But I was actually at an anime convention and I needed to get myself to the airport at 6 a.m. If you didn't know, every single year I go to something called San Japan here in San Antonio. It's an anime and manga convention that I've been going to for like 5.5 years. And it's like my vacation. I skip American Milsim's Copperhead every year for it. It's just 3 days of me being a complete nerd and just enjoying myself. And I buy a lot of dumb stickers while I'm there. This year I wanted to take Andy. Haley said no. Also, while I was at San Japan, I met up with the San Antonio Umbrella Corporation division. Awesome dudes. Go ahead and check out their YouTube and their Instagram. I love them. But after leaving Sunday morning after a freaking rave, I went home, I took a 2-hour nap, and we went straight to the airport, and I hate flying when I'm tired. But there was a shining star at the end of the tunnel because I was going to HTK Airsoft, and so many people were telling me that HTK Airsoft is freaking awesome. But then when I actually got there after driving through Amish country, I realized something. You were right.
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, let's go get close.
I had never been to a field that had such a great mix of players, from Milsimmers, casual players, Speedqb guys, competitive players. It was a crazy experience right away, and so many people were so nice to even talk to me and tell me about the field. The staff were awesome, all sorts of crazy guns out there. I saw my first GHK AUG out there that's not mine. Yes, I love the GHK AUG. I think it's the best AUG out there, and it's gas blowback, so I don't think it's possible that you can change my mind. So I met up with DeeMoe, I met up with the Speedqb guys. I gave DeeMoe one of the stupidest stickers I've ever bought, but I needed to get ready for the night game. Haley might have kicked me out of the apartment for being too loud. Oh, you're fine. Someone walking by actually wanted to know what I was doing. So the night game. Holy sh**.
How are you doing that with your mouth?
Never mind how I'm doing it.
Okay, so for the night game, we have two teams. DeeMoe's red team is on the other side of the field, and I've got my delicious blue team on our other side of the field, and we are set to go. So if you think about it, this event is kind of like a really big game of Call of Duty Domination. We have to take 2 out of 3 positions, or we could take all 3 and just hold them for as long as we can. But as a little twist, I get to start the game off with no replica. Nothing. They actually put a case out in the middle of the field that had a KWA limited edition E4 in it. I've seen this thing, it's all over Airsoft GI right now, it's for pre-order. It's pretty freaking awesome, and I'm sure they're going to be everywhere when anyone can actually get them. Also, by the way, shout out to Airsoft GI. Love those guys. And on that KWA is an Acetech tracer unit. Tracer BBs are inside of it, magazines and smoke grenades that I'm going to need to actually capture the objectives, because I need to throw a smoke into like a chimney so people will know that that's our objective. So basically, if I can get that case, then I'll be set. So we have a solid plan. Rush B. Very simple. But DeeMoe smacked us pretty hard. My ingenious idea of everyone rush B didn't actually work out. Surprise, surprise. But we did end up getting a lot of hits. All around, the event was still super fun. I really need to go back. And I'm sure that DeeMoe will have his own footage up very soon where you guys can see the absolute pounding that we took. Just please do me a favor, go over his videos though, and comment cool, but where's Andy? I just really want to confuse the shit out of him. But with all of Tracer BB shot and the red team taking down the much better looking blue team, I had to say my goodbyes to HTK's field. But that doesn't mean because I'm leaving the field that my night was finished. Because we went over to the HTK Arena for some underground Speedqb games. And if you thought the field was great, alright, management told me to leave. Alright, this is the last change of location, I swear. And if you know what album is behind me, then 10 points to Gryffindor. But the arena, it was a freaking fortress. It was 3 stories tall. It had a store, it had 2 whole floors of arena to mess with. It was still under construction, but they knew exactly what to finish up first. And that was the Speedqb arena. Now, to be real with you guys, I was pretty wiped out at this point, but I was still able to make some people really upset on Instagram by posting Speedqb clips, and I don't care. By the way, this is Kate, and her brother Harrison are freaking monsters in the arena. They really aren't the kind of people that back down from any challenge. I mean, Kate was going pretty much the entire day not realizing that she had blood running down her shoulders because she was taking so many hits. And she didn't realize that any of that was going on. She was taking her hits, running back to spawn, going back into the game, getting more hits. Dude, I want to be that badass. I'm sure you guys do too. So I'm going to leave their Instagrams in the description down below. Check them out. Tell them that I sent you. They really deserve some credit. Stay rad, guys. Now, when it came to the next morning, I had all my energy back because I basically put my head on a pillow, blinked, and I woke up the next morning. I was drinking so much regional specific Mountain Dew. We got some Applebee's, talked to the Speedqb guys one more time, and it was straight to the airport, got on the plane, and got all the way back to San Antonio. And went right back to sleep once I got in my bed. Oh, but I almost took one of those smokes onto the plane. Right as I was about to enter security, I realized I still had it in my pocket. I gave it to them, and they didn't beat me up, thankfully. But yeah, that was my trip to HTK Airsoft, and it was all around an amazing trip, and I would definitely go back with the Speedqb guys. It was a freaking amazing event. I really gotta thank the Speedqb guys, KWA, Airsoft GI, everyone. DeeMoe, I need to thank everyone that made this trip possible. It was freaking awesome. I always love seeing new places, and I can only do that because of the people here that actually support the channel, who are subscribed and are always commenting about the places I should visit. Don't doubt for any second that subscribing helps me, because you can see that it really does. But before I go, I know I can never shut up about these guys. They're just so freaking good to me. I want to thank the USAirsoft channel members like Sid, Jason. I let them pick what names they wanted to be referred to. So Jason, Westonia, or I Like Pie 2030, Red, and 40mm grenade launcher Spa? That's Tristan Art and Airsoft. I'm sure you could probably figure that one out. And of course, Texas Renegade and everyone else you see on your screen now. All the USAirsoft channel members are absolute mad lads. I love all these guys. They help directly support the channel, so I try to treat them with a little bit extra. They get to know what videos I'm working on before anyone else. They even get to help me out with ideas as we move along. So I just really want to thank them. And you guys can become USAirsoft channel members if you would like to directly support the channel and see your name pop up on the screen at the end of videos by just hitting the join button that you should see down below or on the USAirsoft channel homepage. Seriously, I really appreciate anyone who looks into doing this. And if you become a channel member, then you'll get a personal shout out in the very next video. That's how much I appreciate you guys. But until that next video drops from the city of San Antonio, this has been Scott Hollenbeck, and I will be sure to see you all next time.